Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. For the last 62 years, I've been either a student or a teacher, and sometimes both at the same time. I've heard a lot of graduation speeches. I have even given a few myself. I have even given a few, like I said. My experience with these speeches is that they go into a big bend in the brain to be retrieved and used later on. Of course, they're never retrieved. They are never needed, and they're hardly ever used. Except in the case of my third grade teacher, Mr. Hassan. When we graduated from the third grade and went into what we call back home al-I'dadi, which is equivalent to our middle school, Mr. Hassan gave about a 3-word speech, which was, you know, don't forget to brush your teeth. And of course, brushing teeth back then was with a sweat. So we have to keep that in mind. I still remember those happy days in Palestine with Mr. Hassan and so on. I remember a riddle that we students told each other back then. It was about a boy who had been involved in an accident and injured. And he was taken to the local hospital where surgery was required. The doctor looked at the boy and said, I cannot operate on this boy because he's my son. Since we knew that the boy had no father, what was the answer to the riddle? Some people said, well, it was his grandfather. Others said, no, it was his stepfather. Of course, the answer is the doctor was the boy's mother. Back in 1950, only 6% of the doctors were women in the United States. Overseas, less than that, if any at all. Today, 46% of all doctors in the United States, and indeed around the world, are women. More startling even